Alright guys, so I was wondering, the only major people that we didn't see were the people from the Hunter's Lodge, and I was wondering why the heck they weren't here. And the answer was because I ran right by her and didn't notice. So we're gonna talk to her too.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
No promises. Good deal. Cool. Alright, it's time to go do this thing. I don't think I ran by anybody else. I think I talked to everybody. I'm not 100% certain. Talana was the only person that I could think of, like, that was major, semi-major, that I hadn't spoken with, so I think I pretty much got everybody, which is awesome. And makes sense, because, I mean, a lot of the people that you help aren't necessarily, like, fighters or whatnot. They're people who, you know, needed help because they weren't fighters. So that is cool.
Now that you've rescued Prince Eaton, and perhaps the Sun King will...
I'm interested to see how it's gonna all turn out. I mean, we're gonna wreck these people's faces, I'm pretty sure. Because, I mean, they have an army, they do. But this is a very defensible position, and we know they're coming. And so we have the advantage of being prepared, we have lots of, you know, good allies. And we have the advantage of people working together. You know, they do have their machines, and I'm sure Hades is not a force to be trifled with. But I'm like, this doesn't feel like, oh my god, everybody's gonna die moment. It feels like we can succeed. And I like that they've set it up that way. Okay.
Get to safety.
Owen's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Nope, but I imagine sleep's gonna be hard. No way back. I do like that they tell you, like, you can't go back after this. You're locked in. You have to do this. So
how could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out. No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me.
Nope, I
Fought
am
me in a sunring then.
stronger than I was before.
Fall before the shadow!
Why do you fight?
Oh, excuse me. I would like to not get blown up, please. First of all. Second of all.
Accept it. Accept your weakness.
How about?
It's giving way!
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
Yeah, blow up, buddy.
Possible. I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
I hope this hurts. Your prophecy stuff is getting old. Now you see truth.
None of this was meant to be heedless. You made it happen. Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your knees, used like a pawn by a power you don't even understand.
You pity me?
Turn your face to the sun.
Yep, with someone like you, the worst thing that I can do to you is pity you. Alrighty. Well, he's done. I'm glad we got him out of the way. And that he wasn't our last, like, final fight. Time to blow up some machines.
We're Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon! On the platform!
Oh, there it is. Gosh, I didn't even see it for a second. It was like blending in with the smoke and background and stuff.
You'll be here when that hits.
Let's try to avoid getting smacked. A little bit higher. There we go. Boom. Goodbye.
Got it.
Yes. Oh, it's not dead. I don't know how close to being dead it is, but it probably is close. Come on, there we go. Now I see how far. Good deal. Alright.
South! They're coming from the south!
Oh god.
Time to go.
Oh, crap. Stop trying to kill my people. Oh shit. Oh god. Sweet. Oh. It's got more things. Get wrecked. Uh-oh, there's something close. Oh god.
No sign! Alone with the attack! Lower your arms! But beware!
Medicine stuff.
Raise arms
Oh
again!
shit.
West!
Space.
Who's coming? And from where? Oh dear.
Firing on your platform!
Don't hurt my people. Whoa.
Beware, Nora! Incoming!
That. Oh dear. birds. I don't like birds. Wow, you're really not dead, Glinthawk? Come on. I completely missed you. I wish I had this thing every time I fought these stupid birds. Stop it, Glinthawk. Really? Stop it, Glinthawk. Are you dead? Thank you. Whew. These disruptors. Nope, not that. Damn it.
Gotta get to another platform.
Get to another platform? Why do I need to get to another platform? I'm right here. Wrecking its face. Move now. Definitely need to move now. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. You need to stand. Stormbird, you need to die. Really? What are you doing? Annoying me. Bitch.
Beware, Nora! Incoming!
Be with you right now, Stormbird. Just die. You. Give me your stuff too. Hoot, hoot, hoot. Oh god. More.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab.
My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
Why is my health? Why am I dying? Okay. Well, you just had like a freaking mountain dropped on you, so maybe that's why. Alright. Oh my god. It's just freaking laying waste. What happened after I got knocked out? Jesus. How could you people let it get this bad? was something else.
This is where I belong, Aloy. But the spire calls for you.
Aloy, go! We'll draw them. Now you face their true son, Shadow.
There you go, Ethan. You get him. I trust you. For the medicine plants.
You'll do.
Just die, bitch. Kill my peoples. What's that noise? Alright. Fine, fine. I have this awesome blue spear that I'm about to shove into somebody's emergency induction port.
Hades is transmitting.
This is bad. Run, kid. Yep, they're just harvesting us.
Hades has started the signal.
Come on.
It must have gotten through the defenses.
Gotta get to that thing.
Baron's vanguard.
Stab.
I have to get up there.
Come on. Oh shit.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing.
Like, hopefully I can grab onto that.
Won't be easy. So no holding back.
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Okay. Well, that's fine, but we need to get moving. Good deal. Let's do this, guys. Got my warriors. Sona, are you okay?
The metal devil. I will live.
Good.
Go on.
Cool. You don't die on me now. What are we facing up here?
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
What?
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
Oh dear. Well, that's a big one.
Is that a death bringer?
What's... We don't have an awesome cannon right now. Thank you. Excuse me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shocky arrows. Shocky arrows are needed now! Oh my god. Shocky arrows do not work well enough. Blasty Sling! Blasty Sling! Blast it! Please! Middle part is good. Alright, let's up. Behind some cover here.
Execute.
Deathbringer seeks you alone.
Okay, here it comes.
Let's keep doing this. I feel like these guns should come off. Alright. There we go. At least that's a weak point. Maybe it's not going to come off, but at least it's doing some significant damage. Yeah, I don't know what this does. We're going to find out. Not enough. Not enough. I don't know. Oh god. What is this? What is this that's on me? Stop! Stop hurting me. Oh god. Oh god. This is a Ravager, yeah? Stop it. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is what I want. Thank you. Alright. Ravager, where are you at?
Intensify aggression.
This one's coming for me.
Stop. Stop it. Stop it. are you weak?
Watch it, Aloy! More machines!
Don't let them overrun us!
I don't know what I hit then. It was like 1300 something damage, but that was good. Oh god.
Prioritize entity.
Taking notice of me, huh?
Alright, I want, not that. Not that. Yes, this is what I want. Okay.
Time enough to beat the machines back. This one's persistent!
Everyone, quickly!
Good lord, just everything is exploding. Jesus! Why? Oh my god.
Knew I could count on you.
You can't rely on us around steel.
Ow. No corruptor. No. That's cool.
This time I've got left.
The metal children have fallen.
There we go.
My way's clear.
Finish it, Aloy! Finish it now!
Where do I go to finish it?
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Okay.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Back away.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Alright guys, so it looks like that is it. If it has an epilogue, I will definitely make sure to do that for you. And I'm not sure whether we can play afterwards. I assume so. So if there's any cool stuff, like with talking to folks, I'll definitely show that after the credits here. But just final thoughts on the story. I thought it was awesome. I think it's a fantastic way to start a new IP. I mean, they have to be wanting to continue this because there's just so much potential with this world. We definitely, you know, beat the major threat here, but there's still lots of possibilities for things that could happen next. So how do they, you know, engage Gaia or rebuild her or turn her back on, whatever. what does she do? How does she interact with Aloy? It's just, I mean, that has a lot of potential in and of itself. And then there's also the other programs that are now unshackled. And the big threat was Hades, because its purpose was to, you know, destroy everything, blank slate. And it's cool because it's like, Hades isn't evil, it's just doing what it was designed to do, and with no oversight, that's what it's gonna do, you know, it destroys, that's what it is. And so that's cool that we had enemies to fight that were not necessarily evil, but like the Shadow Carja are just very misguided by their religion and by what the old Sun King had them do. So I don't know that I would necessarily call them evil either. Just, you know, wrong. They weren't evil, they were just wrong. And I mean, some of them were evil and did evil things. So, like sacrificing people, that's... Even if you think that that's serving a greater purpose, it's just, I don't know. It just feels very amoral, you know, to say that, oh, these people are lesser than us and therefore they deserve to be killed so that we can incur the favor of our deity or whatnot. It's just, I don't know. I don't like that. And so you had them, and they're pretty much splintered at this point, but there are probably still folks out there who continue to believe, because it's like, now we have defeated their god or whatnot, and I'm sure they're pissed. And some of them probably just use the whole faith thing as a justification for doing what they do, so they're probably going to continue doing what they do regardless of, you know, whether their religion exactly fits it or not. So you've got them still out there. You've got all the different tribes, of which we haven't even met all of them. We met that one lady from the Reaver tribe, who was a prisoner, but we don't really know a whole lot about them. And then who knows who else is out there. We don't know a whole lot about the Banner either. We met them a little bit more and know a little more about them, but you know, they're still kind of a mystery. And if they worship machines and the machine spirits, then what does our new knowledge say to them, you know? Then you've got the whole problem of how to tell people about what happened before. Like, do you tell people, number one? Do you share the knowledge that you have? It seems like you'd have to, at least with some people. And how do they take that? What do they think? You've got the problem of being like this now figurehead, almost godlike, people worshiping you, kind of. Then that's weird for Aloy. And so now it's like you can't go anywhere probably without either having people who want to kill you because they hate what you've done, people who fear you because of who you are, people who want to worship you. You know, you have all that, people who want to like fight you to prove how badass they are, all kinds of stuff. Really? PS4 controller, come on. We're just watching the credits. So, you know, where is your place in this world now? And how do people sort of pick up the pieces and rebuild? And what do we do about those other unshackled AIs? It's like super potential, and I'm really excited about it, and I think the game was really good. Like, I loved the plot, I loved the pacing of it, I thought that everything just fit really well together and made sense. Pretty much all of the questions that I had in my mind got answered, which is great, which means that there weren't these gaping plot holes or things that didn't make sense, which is really easy to do when you're dealing with science fiction. And just narrative in general, like, it's really easy to mess that up. And it seems like a lot of care went into crafting this story and this world, and I think it was amazing. So this one is gonna be, honestly, like, I know it's early in the year, but this is definite Game of the Year potential, and it's gonna be tough to beat for me, actually, because just everything was done super well. I don't have that many complaints about it. There was a little bit of issue with the lip syncing. I kind of wish there was a lock-on targeting system, especially with like the melee and stuff. I guess for the melee fighting, I think the arrow stuff, ranged fighting was fine, but for melee fighting, I kind of wish I could have locked on to somebody. But that wasn't super necessary. I mean, it was fine. Just very tiny things that, you know, could have been a little bit better. But overall, really, really good. I would definitely recommend you pick this up if you are a fan of action RPG type games. So, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, if there's stuff after the credits that seems important, I will definitely show that. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next project.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.